This is a garden update tour inspired by Jeliza's garden update tour. So we'll begin by looking at this little batch of garlic plants here. We planted 9 and 8 of them came up. I mulched them with a little bit of grass, and I mean they're looking pretty good. So over here, Elizabeth zucchinis. They're kind of lagging behind the squash. Elizabeth squash plants have been eaten on a little bit, but they are really producing some nice stuff under here. There's 2 that are started, and there's a whole bunch more down there, and the other one has a few also. We have a beet that should be ready pretty soon, might even be ready now, and then we have some beet leaves that Jeliza says are edible. I guess we'll see. Better Boy has several tomatoes down here. They're hard to see, but they're there. And this other Better Boy, he has a few, so they look good. This is our grape tomato plant, and let's see if I can get a shot of this. It's got a whole bunch of them there. And then if you look down at the bottom, there's some more down there. So we should have quite a few. Not as many as Jess's sun golds, though, I'm afraid. There's a whole bunch of tomatoes in this early girl. She's really prolific. I mean, they're just everywhere. They're getting pretty good size. Roma, he's got a few down there, and a few in there, and another one up here that's started. So overall, the tomatoes look promising. Rose bushes, I picked them yesterday, so there's not very many ready today. There'll be 3 on this double delight, and the John F. Kennedy's decided to produce 1 finally. And the rest of them look nice and green with a lot of red growth, but not ready to be picked yet. Over here is our pepper garden. This is supposed to be, a jalapeno. But if you look down here, you can see there's a couple there, and they look really long. So I think that might be a mislabeled Serrano pepper. That's a cayenne pepper. He's the tallest one in the garden. This is our hot banana. He's already given us a good pepper. The Tabasco, just not really looking that great. And the other jalapenos got a couple. So overall, I think they should be okay eventually. Over to the herb garden. This cilantro has just always been healthy. We've had so many breakfasts with that guy already. It's just unbelievable. This was a culano. He's been ripped out, and Elizabeth, because he stuck Elizabeth, and she decided she would never eat it, and she planted these 3, cilantros that she had grown from seeds in here. They look all nice and healthy this morning. There's another cilantro. You just can't have too many of those. This is a garlic chive, and they have flat leaves, oddly enough, which I didn't realize. And this is an onion chive, and it has round leaves. And we had him for breakfast yesterday. And there's a sage, and then an oregano that's just gorgeous. So, and then we have one oregano here who just decided to come up on his own. So all in all, it looks promising. They all got a sprinkling of 13-13-13 fertilizer this morning, and a nose full of Super Thrive. So that looks good. And if you look at the sky, you'll see that it's supposed to rain today. I'm probably going to get like between 1 and 3 inches over the next 3 days. Anyway, Jeliza, we're striving to have a garden that looks half as good as yours.